The Capital G Show recently voted even sexier than Duke Devlin in Sexy Sex Magazine. And you can trust them. Over half their writing staff are former porn stars, so they know sexy.
Boo ha 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 ha! What's up, YouTube? First off, before I even go ahead and start talking about what I'm going to, I'm going to get a shout out to some people. First, shout out to Elliot Gale. He's actually one of the people who I actually watch his YouTube channel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Trades, giving him a shout out because he shouted me out too, which was very cool. And then a huge shout out to Zaina Sharon. He's a Blackwing player from Pojo. He actually put a link to my show in his signature. I didn't even ask him to, and he just went ahead and did that, I guess just because he liked it. So definitely going to give a big shout out to him. What I'm going to be discussing today is what people have been asking me about is how to become a better player, how to improve your game to take it to that next level, whether it's you're a person who's trying to top a regional or you're a person who's topping regionals but you're trying to top a jump. There are a few ways to do this. Let's go over a quick few. First off is to try and increase your card pool, whether it's buying cards, the marquee cards and the playable ones that come out, as well as like promos and stuff. What this basically does is this opens your option to run as many decks as possible. Let's say that you had Goblin Zombies, and Mizukis, and your trade binder, and you weren't really interested in zombies, and you didn't really care. They were just sitting there. Well, you know, then Baronic's released, and then zombies just shoot through the roof, and they go tier 1, and then bam, it gives you the ability to run and explore many deck options that you wouldn't have if you didn't have a big card pool. So having a big card pool and having as many options as you can is definitely one way to improve your game. Another way is to join a team. You have a lot of benefits from joining a team. Not only does it increase your card pool, which I just talked about, but you also get to test against other players who you might not be able to play against, which definitely helps with just practicing. Another thing it does is it gives you input on your play style and mistakes that you might be making, and things like moves and deck ideas that you might not necessarily see by playing by yourself. Being on a team is definitely a benefit. When you have people like Del Bolito and Lazaro, I mean, I'm pretty sure those guys just shoot ideas off each other all the time. And Matt Petal can easily say, hey guys, what do you think of, you know, this Absolute Zero deck? And Lazaro says, I love it. Del says it sucks. But he's getting input on the deck regardless. And then without a doubt, I guess you guys probably already know what I'm going to say, practice. Practice is without a doubt the biggest part of improving your game to become a better player. You will make less mistakes. You'll get better strategies. It helps in every single possible way. You become better at knowing how people play, seeing bluffs, knowing when people have bad hands and stuff like that just by reading their reactions, unless you're like playing on YVD or something like that. But you adjust yourself to become that much better. So practice is definitely the most important part. And then another thing that gets very overlooked when it comes to becoming a better player is pacing. And what I mean by that is you should definitely slow down the way you play the game. Cesar Gonzalez said this in a video, and I agree 100%. In fact, I actually did the same thing he did. I wrote it on my play map because it's that important. You should slow down every single move you do, because when you do this, you actually see moves that you wouldn't before. If you brain control an opponent's Krebons and you've got a field of 2 Blackwings, you know, you might mess up and synchro and then attack them and run straight into Gores, versus you sitting there taking 20 seconds to think about all the synchros you can drop, all the cards they could have and actually doing the play right. I had an exact situation like that where I did brain control an opponent's Krebons, and rather than synchroing, I just attack lowest to highest like you should to try and avoid gores. And then when I got to my last monster, Shura, I dropped Kalut and just won. But I had initially reached for my my extra deck and started thinking about synchros, and that's just those are the type of mistakes that can lose you a game. When you have two evenly matched players, it's generally the person who makes the first misplay who's gonna lose the game, or the person who makes the only misplay is gonna lose the game. And also, when practicing, you have to make sure that you have quality competition. If you're playing Lightsworn and you're playing a kid with frogs, that's not competitive. You know, that's why I don't even go to locals, because it's kind of a joke. But if you're playing against good people who you know, whether it be YVD or something like that, then you're actually improving your skills. But playing against bad people who you know are bad, that doesn't help you in any way. Okay, guys, I'm really happy. We actually just had an addition to my team, Team Zodiac. We just got a huge acquisition. 76ers, Philadelphia 76ers guard Allen Iverson is actually going to be joining our team. I know, right? I actually got an NBA player to actually join a children's card game team. Yeah, he's really excited too. And I'm going to be getting him on the phone later, and we're going to be talking about some of the things that I'm going to be discussing in this video. What's that? He's ready? He's ready? Okay, guys. Well, Allen is ready, so I'm going to go ahead, get on the phone with him, and we're going to talk about some stuff to help you improve your game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest via telephone, Allen Iverson. So what's going on, Allen? What's going on, man?
What are we talking about? Practice?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. You don't seem too enthused, though. Is there something wrong?
It ain't about that. I mean, it's not about that at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean...
Okay, Allen, let's go ahead and...
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Allen, as my producer told me, this is a children's card game. We've been over this. We don't have franchise players in Yu-Gi-Oh. This isn't the NBA. We can't actually pay you.
Man, look, I hear you, but we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game. Not the game that I go out there and die for.
Oi, Baka. It's like I've told you in rehearsal at least 3 times. There are no such things as shadow games. It's just in the freaking anime. You can't die from playing a children's card game. Practice is the most important part of becoming a better player, Allen. You're taking it way too lightly. Not only does it improve you, but it actually improves your teammates as well.
How the hell can I make my teammates better by practice?
Okay, guys, we're going to have to cut because Allen Iverson is obviously a jerk and will no longer be on the Capital G show. So that's it, guys. Please look out for more videos, as I'm posting another one at the same time as this, because everybody knows Capital G loves posting videos in multiples. Peace and stay frosty.